Imagine possessing the ability to see beyond the physical world into realms and truths unseen by most. This is the reality for seers, individuals blessed with a unique gift that allows them to perceive what lies beyond the veil of the ordinary. Seers have been revered across cultures and spiritual traditions for their profound connection to the unseen and the invaluable guidance they offer. Unlike prophets who are known for their spoken messages, seers are distinguished by their visionary insights, often receiving knowledge through symbols, dreams, and visions. Their role in history is not just about foretelling the future, but providing wisdom that guides leaders, influences civilizations, and shapes the spiritual understanding of communities. This exploration into the world of seers will uncover the essence of their gift, how they differ from prophets, and their significant impact on spiritual traditions throughout time. Have you ever wondered if the vivid dreams you have at night, or the feeling of déjà vu that hits you out of nowhere, are more than just random thoughts? For seers, these aren't just random occurrences, but signs of a deeper connection to the unseen world. Let's talk about how you can recognize if you're among the few who possess this rare ability. Many seers describe experiencing clear visions, sensing energies, or hearing messages that others don't. These aren't your everyday experiences, and they often come with a sense of purpose or urgency. It's not just about having a gut feeling, it's about detailed visions of events before they happen, or seeing spirits and energies that are invisible to others. But how do you tell the difference between being a seer and having a vivid imagination? It starts with noticing patterns in your experiences. If you find yourself knowing things you couldn't possibly know, feeling a deep connection to the spiritual realm, or having dreams that later come true in precise detail, you might be tapping into your abilities as a seer. This isn't about guessing or coincidence. It's about consistent, unexplainable knowledge that proves accurate time and again. Seers themselves share stories of how their visions have guided people, predicted events, or brought comfort to those who needed it most, offering a glimpse into the practical side of this gift. Have you ever stopped to wonder why, in a world so vast, the gift of being a seer is so rare? It turns out this extraordinary ability is something only a small fraction of the population experiences. This rarity isn't just a matter of chance. It's deeply rooted in the unique blend of spiritual sensitivity, mental capacity, and sometimes generational traits that come together to awaken such abilities in an individual. The figure of 1% isn't just a random estimate, but a reflection of how uncommon it is to find someone with the true, undeniable gift of seeing beyond the veil that separates the physical from the spiritual realm. The implications of this rarity are significant. Being a seer comes with its own set of challenges and responsibilities. Imagine being one of the few who can perceive things that are invisible to others, understand messages meant to guide or warn, and navigate the complexities of both the seen and unseen worlds. It's a role that carries weight, often requiring a balance between sharing one's visions to help others and knowing when to hold back, understanding that not every message is meant to be shared. This balance isn't easy to achieve and can be as much a burden as it is a gift, highlighting the importance of support, guidance, and community for those who find themselves among the rare few with the ability to see. Realizing you might be a seer can be a confusing and exciting time. If you've ever felt different, sensing things others can't, or having dreams that later come true, you might start wondering about your own experiences. The first step is asking yourself some important questions. Do these experiences happen regularly? Do they impact your decisions or the way you view the world? It's about looking at the patterns in your life that don't seem to fit the usual explanations. Accepting this possibility marks the beginning of a very personal path. It's about understanding that this gift can shape your life in unique ways. For many, it involves a deep inner search and often reaching out for confirmation. This might mean looking for others with similar experiences, seeking out spiritual guides, or reading about the lives of established seers to find parallels with your own experiences. This isn't about proving something to others, but about understanding more about yourself. Finding answers can be a slow process, one that requires patience and openness. When it comes to seeking validation, it's not unusual to want some form of confirmation, but it's important to approach this with care. Not every environment or individual will understand or be supportive. It's about finding the right people and places where your experiences are acknowledged and respected. Sometimes, this validation comes through personal development as you learn more about your abilities and how to manage them. It's a journey that's as much about self-discovery as it is about finding your place in the wider community of seers. In the world of seers, not everyone experiences their gift in the same way. Just as each person is unique, so too are the abilities that seers possess. Some might see clear visions of the future, while others receive symbolic images that need interpretation. There are those who can communicate with spirits or perceive the energy and emotions around people and places. It's a broad spectrum that encompasses a variety of experiences, from dreaming about events before they happen to feeling a deep connection with nature or the universe. Delving into the experiences of different seers, we find fascinating stories that shed light on the vast array of abilities. For instance, one seer might describe seeing auras around people, indicating their mood or health, while another talks about hearing voices that provide guidance or warnings. These personal accounts give us a glimpse into the daily lives of seers and the challenges they face in understanding and using their gifts. When it comes to categorizing seers, it's more about the nature of their experiences than putting labels on them. Some common categories might include clairvoyance, who see visions, clairsentience, who feel or sense things, and clairaudience, who hear messages. Each type of seer has a unique way of perceiving and interacting with the unseen world, contributing to the rich tapestry of spiritual experiences. Growing the abilities of a seer isn't much different from learning any other skill. It takes time, patience, and practice. If you've identified with the signs of being a seer, the next step is to develop your skills. This process is deeply personal and can vary greatly from one person to the next. Some find that meditation helps them tune in to their inner sight, while others may discover that spending time in nature enhances their abilities. The key is to practice regularly and pay attention to the feedback your experiences give you. Finding a mentor can be incredibly valuable for developing seers. A mentor who has walked this path before can offer guidance, support, and techniques that have been effective for them. However, it's important to remember that your journey is your own, and what works for one person may not work for another. Therefore, keeping an open mind and being willing to try different approaches is crucial. One of the challenges in developing seer abilities is overcoming doubt and fear. It's normal to question what you're experiencing or to feel uncertain about sharing your insights with others. Building confidence in your abilities often involves a lot of inner work, including dealing with any skepticism you might have about your own experiences. It's also about finding safe spaces and communities where you can share your experiences and learn from others without judgment. When it comes to understanding seers and their abilities, there's a big discussion about whether science or spirituality offers the best explanations. Some people look for scientific reasons behind these abilities, thinking there must be a psychological or brain-related explanation for the visions and insights seers have. They wonder if there's something different about the way a seer's brain works, or if these abilities can be explained by psychology. On the other side, there are those who believe that seer abilities go beyond what science can explain. They see these abilities as spiritual gifts, something that comes from a higher power or the universe. This view considers the experiences and insights of seers as part of a larger spiritual or mystical realm that science might not fully understand yet. The interesting thing is, there doesn't have to be a conflict between these two perspectives. More and more people are starting to see how science and spirituality can complement each other. For example, some researchers are exploring how spiritual experiences, like those of seers, can affect the brain. They're finding that these experiences can have real, measurable effects on brain activity, suggesting that the spiritual and the scientific might be more connected than we thought. This debate isn't about proving one side right and the other wrong. It's about opening up a conversation and exploring all possibilities. Whether you lean more towards science or spirituality, the goal is to gain a deeper understanding of seers and their unique abilities. By considering both scientific and spiritual explanations, we can appreciate the complexity of this topic and recognize the value of different perspectives. Seers have played a pivotal role throughout history, shaping the spiritual and cultural landscapes of societies around the world. From ancient times to the present day, seers have been both revered and feared, often occupying a special place in the social hierarchy. In many cultures, seers served as advisors to kings and leaders, using their visions to guide decisions on everything from warfare to governance. Their insights have influenced literature, art, and religion, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to fascinate us. The evolution of the seer's role over time is a testament to the changing perceptions of spirituality and power. In some societies, seers were considered the mouthpieces of the gods, their visions seen as divine messages. In others, they were thought to have a closer connection to the natural world, able to understand its signs and signals in ways that others couldn't. This respect for seers often meant that they were entrusted with important ceremonial and healing duties, bridging the gap between the physical and spiritual worlds. Comparing the role of seers across different cultures reveals both similarities and differences. For example, the Oracle of Delphi in ancient Greece, the shamanic traditions of indigenous cultures, and the Sufi mystics of Islam all share common elements, such as entering trance states to receive visions. Yet, each culture interprets and integrates these experiences in unique ways, reflecting their own spiritual beliefs and practices. This diversity highlights the universal human fascination with the mysteries of existence and the desire to understand the unseen forces that shape our lives. The historical and cultural context of seers enriches our understanding of them, not just as individuals with unique abilities, but as integral parts of their societies. Their stories, woven into the fabric of history, remind us of the enduring human quest for knowledge, meaning, and connection to something greater than ourselves. Living as a seer today comes with its own set of challenges and opportunities. In a world where the value of the unseen and spiritual is often overlooked, seers navigate a unique path. They face the task of integrating their abilities into a society that may not fully understand or accept them. This can lead to feelings of isolation or being misunderstood. However, it's also a time of great potential for seers to connect with others and share their insights. The internet and social media have opened new doors for community and support, allowing seers to find like-minded individuals and groups who appreciate and seek out their abilities. Finding a supportive community is crucial for seers. It provides a space to share experiences, learn from others, and offer guidance. This sense of belonging can greatly reduce feelings of isolation and help seers embrace their gifts more fully. In addition to online communities, there are often local groups that meet in person, offering workshops, gatherings, and events where seers can connect and grow. The role of seers in society today is also evolving. Beyond personal guidance, seers are making contributions to the collective understanding of spirituality and consciousness. Their insights offer perspectives that can inspire and heal, bridging the gap between the physical and spiritual worlds. As more people seek meaning and connection beyond the material, the role of seers as guides and healers becomes increasingly significant. Navigating the modern world as a seer is about balancing the personal and the public, the spiritual and the societal. It's about finding ways to honor and develop one's gifts while also making meaningful connections with others. For seers, the journey is not just about exploring their own abilities, but also about contributing to a greater understanding and harmony within the world. We've journeyed through the mysterious and captivating world of seers, exploring their unique gifts, historical significance, and the challenges they face in modern times. Seers have always held an important place in our spiritual and cultural histories, offering insights that stretch the boundaries of our understanding. As we've seen, being a seer is about more than just having visions. It's about connecting deeply with the unseen world and using that connection to guide, heal, and enlighten. As we conclude this exploration, remember that the journey of understanding seers and their abilities is far from over. Whether you're a seer yourself, know someone who is, or are simply fascinated by the topic, there's always more to learn. We encourage you to dive deeper, seek out books, join communities, and engage in discussions that expand your knowledge and appreciation of this unique aspect of human experience. And if this video has sparked your curiosity or resonated with you, don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue to explore and share the vast and varied aspects of spirituality and the unseen world. Together, let's keep the conversation going and the community growing.